for some vertical action, folks. Our contestants are about to battle it out amid the skyscrapers of Seoul. Here we go. The big splash. The mighty. The retros. And finally, the shock and awe. The stage is set. It's showtime.
Torrential rain has turned the arena into a noisy battlefield, perfect for those who thrive in unpredictable conditions.
Welcome to a flawless arena, folks. How long until it's anything but? The shock and awe are examining the contents of Vault 2. The shock and awe picked up a cash box. They got me!
Goodbye! Try not to let me fall again!
The retros are setting the pace. Cash out started.
Attack! At my position!
Now that's how you play to win this game show. Reload.
The big splash are back in action.
The vibe is shifting. The retros could be in for some serious repercussion. We've hit our first team wipe, and it's a showstopper.
Impressive steal by the mighty. The mighty are showing their strength.
Recover.
Impressive steal by the big splash.
Ah, that was so well played.
What a way to open the match. The mighty land the first cash out.
The mighty are working together as one and ready for anything.
The big splash aren't going to water down the intensity here as they complete a cash out. Rotten luck for the shock and awe. Another team wipe.
That'll be a shock to their system.
The shock and awe are back.
Retaliation is on the cards. The mighty will need eyes in the back of their heads.
We just past the halfway point, and I'm really impressed with the team so far, Jude.
That's for sure, Scotty. Keep your eyes glued on this epic battle.
It's all action now. The Big Splash have started a cash out. Shock and awe are falling behind. They must pick things up now.
Second play.
Okay, let's go. They got me.
The Mighty will need to try again. Team wiped.
Scotty, someone meddled with their might.
Wipe them. Back in action. I have a cash box. Let's do
The
it.
Shock and Awe got the cash box.
Cash out C. Let's go.
The Shock and Awe are making waves as they gain ground. The Retros are re-engaging.
Yet another cash out banked by the Big Splash. That's 2 in a row. Drop it out.
A vault just spawned. Let's see who takes a crack at it
No shield
first.
online.
A strong offensive push by the Mighty as they steal a cash out. The Shock and Awe find themselves on the receiving end of a wipeout again.
That's an absolute shocker, Scotty.
With a wave of skill, the Big Splash steal a cash out.
Wow, that was a bold play.
Just 1 minute remaining.
Every second counts.
The Mighty are back in action.
Charge for cash out B.
Our fans might just be in awe of the Shock and Awe as they're opening a vault. We still have 30 seconds remaining.
Key in these final moments.
The Mighty swoop up a cash box.
Reloading.
10 seconds left. Flying finish to the round from our winners, the Big Splash. They'll be the ones to watch in the next match.
And the Mighty logged an impressive performance to advance to the next round too.
That's what it looks like. This isn't a malicious the onion wrapped in and out. Get some spread. From spread. Let's add that wrap. Place like flour. Place. And I would say tomato wrap is still this wrap in and out. You can get it like over ranch wrapped. It's super first. Classic protein. There was way too much lettuce. So you can feel like 4 llamas with it. That's what it looks like. But the lettuce is no compliment to the burger. It falls apart really easily. Next up, tomato wrapped in and out. Oh yeah, spread on this too. This complements the inside. It also looks like the juiciness of the tomato. Tricks your mind into thinking the burger patty is juicier as well. And I love this. It's tasty. Lastly, the most recent addition, the onion wrapped in and out. Get some spread. It's really needed spread. It's a third place by far. Onion wrap in second place. And I think tomato wrap is still the best wrap. Super universal. Classic protein style. I've got this in the past. There was way too much lettuce. So, you can feel that 4 llamas with this. That's what it looks like. This is it. The lettuce. It's no compliment to the burger. It falls apart right now.
Let's go! Let me tell you, gang, we've got a really doozy of a week for you in the World Tour. This showdown takes place in enchanting Bernal, where traditions collide with modern energy in a spectacle you won't want to miss. All right, the Boundless, the Steamrollers, the Mighty, and finally, the Shock and Awe. The showdown starts now.
Converge on Vault 2!
Great visibility in the arena. Let's hope our contestants show us something new under the sun.
The arena takes flight with suspended cash-out stations brought to you by Isolt, Dissun, and Via. Vault 2 is being opened by the Shock and Awe. The Mighty will be appealing to Vault 1. The Mighty got the cash box.
That's a sonar! Watch out!
Sonar grenade out!
The Mighty show strength and start the first cash out of this round.
wipe just occurred.
The shock and awe have been wiped.
Our first cash out goes to the mighty. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
Every move counts right now, Scotty. This is their moment.
The Boundless
Let's
add
move
to
to
their
Vault
stash.
4.
Cash out complete.
This is beautiful to watch. The Boundless really know how to work as a team.
Relocated. Don't shield on
A knock at the door of Vault 3 from the mighty. Mighty swooped up a cash box. Set the stage. Now let's see the second unfold.
You can feel the momentum shifting with every play, Scotty.
More shock and less awe as the shock and awe get hit by another team wipe.
And all have been wiped.
The Steamrollers are unlocking Vault 4. Strong moves from the mighty as they set things in motion.
Go in for a steal on C. Now.
The shock and awe have taken up arms and are charging back into the arena. Team respond.
Retaliation is coming. The Steamrollers need to stay on track.
Scanning that area.
That cash out isn't going anywhere. Nice anti-theft play.
Okay, let's go.
Fantastic steal by the shock and awe.
Stealing a cash out. Maybe.
Officer entering the arena.
Don't shield active. Goo grenade set. Back in action.
Cash out set in motion by the Steamrollers. Every split-second decision sparks a burst of brilliance, leaving fans on the edge of their seats.
Every decision here leads to the arena. It's a round to remember.
I'm next. Enemy got me.
Impressive steal by the shock and awe. Shock and awe. They just cashed out.
A strong game plan from the shock and awe.
The mighty will need to reboot. Team wiped.
I'd say, oh, how the mighty have fallen if it weren't so cliche. Isaac Newton would not be happy with this. Everything from contestants to grenades are going to move differently.
Go to Vault 5.
The mighty are back in play.
Moving. Follow me.
Busy unlocking the vault. It's the shock and awe. Only a minute left for our contestants to show the world what they're made of.
It's all about heart and determination.
A reminder that our contestants will not experience any muscle atrophy or skeletal deterioration during our low-gravity event. It's all fun and games in the arena.
Setting a
Impressive
shield!
steal by the Boundless.
Aggressive and impressive.
We're in the final 30 seconds. It's all or nothing now.
Let's see who can rise to the occasion.
The Boundless completed a cash out.
And they stole that with confidence earlier. Who grenades left?
It's the Boundless taking top spot. They're the ones to put a fence around in the next round.
And in the spotlight, we also have the Mighty, who won the right to advance by coming in second.
Get ready for some jumps, folks. Prepare for a breathtaking match as our contestants navigate the dizzying heights of Skyway Stadium. Now, the big splash, the live wires, the high notes, and finally, the mighty. Let's hit the ground running.
It's dark out with reduced
Top one,
visibility,
move.
but it's not bedtime for the contestants. At least not yet.
There have been some adjustments to the arena for this match. I'm curious to see how that elevated hotel area will affect our team's strategies. The high notes are prying into Vault 2.
Our teams have now formally introduced themselves as we've got our first elimination of the match.
Hold on to your Azult bucket hats, brought to you by Azult.
Fashionable and practical. Love those hats.
The high notes got the cash box.
They got me! Gotta reload! Hold on to your respawn credits! Back in action!
We've
I'm
seen
going
our
up there.
first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
Going over there!
Wipeout!
Bolt for cash out A, now! Roger! Deploying jump pad! Direct attack! I got you!
Cash out launch by the high notes. Looks like a team wipeout for the mighty.
And with that, they've gone from will to may to might, and that's a grammar joke, Scotty.
The mighty just made their return to the arena.
They'll be aiming for payback, and as for the high
Okie
notes,
dokie.
better watch out.
Fantastic steal
Jump
on the
back
big
here.
splash. The big splash are leading.
A contestant is on a roll, people. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
The big splash.
Jump pad ready. Good grenade set.
Out in front, the high notes are setting the tempo. Another vault has surfaced. Let the chaos unfold. The big splash picked up a cash box. The mighty are down again. Another team wipe misfortune.
The mighty have been wiped out.
We've got action at Vault 4. The high notes are opening it. The midpoint is here, and the stakes are climbing higher.
The stakes couldn't be higher.
The mighty are re-entering the arena.
Vault 4, advance!
After that earlier altercation,
Secure
the
cash
high
box.
notes
Watch out
should
at cash box
probably
4.
stay on high alert.
Confirmed!
The high notes swooped up a cash box.
I'm going up there! Advance on cash out D.
A contestant is really cutting through the competition.
Moving!
The high notes are hitting all the right keys. Cash out started.
Zaps back to life!
The big splash jumps into the cash out.
One down.
Fantastic steal by the mighty.
Scotty,
On your tail! Watch out! Down! Teammates back! Fall back!
close encounter with combat. We didn't translate the rules into whatever language these folks speak, so expect some major infractions.
Reloading! Using a flashbang! Threat detected! Down there! Enemy! Down there!
Things are rarely normal in the arena, but this time I can confirm that things are still paranormal. Our alien invasion event is still active. Yikes! Team wipe for the live wires.
They sure got
Steal by the high notes. Great move there by the mighty, stealing that cash out.
that was unexpected.
cash out.
I'm amazed by the Mighty's teamwork right now.
Capture taking damage!
And there's another vault available for our cash-hungry team.
Wakey, wakey, back to the battle.
They're making it look effortless. The Big Splash secured a cash out.
The Big Splash are maintaining great discipline and fluid teamwork.
Trouble
six,
is
go.
crackling for the
Okie
live
dokie.
wires. They've got to boost their output fast. Our contestants need to hurry up. 1 minute left.
The teams need to push hard to secure their victory.
The live wire swooped up a cash box. A bite being taken out of a vault by the Mighty. 30 seconds to go, folks.
Scotty, hope you're not feeling the pressure more than our contestants. We're heading into overtime. Who will lead away with the victory?
Gooing things up. Steal on A, going in. Go after cash box 6. Right on. Move to cash out B. Steal on A, going in. Affirmative. Steal on A, going in.
Here we are, down to the final 30 seconds.
The clock is ticking and the teams need to step up.
Another washout for the Big Splash. Tough times multiply.
No need for towels. They've been left high and dry.
Ten seconds left. The Big Splash will be looking to ride their first place finish to another victory next round. But will they run into a wave breaker? folks, our contestants will battle with their backs to Serene Gardens in a bout that blends tradition with high-tech combat. All right, the Jet Setters, the Boundless, the Powerhouses, and finally, the Shock and Awe. All right, it's showtime, folks.
With plenty of sun and perfect visibility, it's a prime day for making bold plays.
For once, our arena hasn't been shaken or stirred. It's a straight-up playing field for this round.
Some good.
A treat for our fans as the Powerhouses are opening Vault 1. Vault 2 is being opened courtesy of the Boundless.
First team wipe in the bag, and it's a highlight.
The Shock and Awe have been wiped.
The Boundless got hold of a cash box. The Shock and Awe just made their return to the arena. First cash out underway. The Boundless kick things up. Way to go! The Shock and Awe swoop in and snag a cash box. The Shock and Awe cash out. Destructible environment today.
Drop the mine!
Wakey, wakey, back to the battle. Gotta reload. Deploying turret. Reloading.
Shock and Awe deliver a shocking performance.
Back in action!
What a way to open the match. The Boundless land the first cash out.
A win like that is sure
you
to
back
go
to
a long
action.
way.
The Shock and Awe secure a cash out. A game-changing display from the Shock and Awe. They're out in front. The Jet Setters are starting to soar. They're unlocking Vault 3.
Door Vault 3!
The Jet Setters have been grounded once again with a team wipe.
Spotted an enemy! Reloading! Team wipe!
Powerhouses. As we cross the midway mark, there's no telling how this will play out.
Feel the energy in the is going to be unforgettable.
The jet setters take flight, opening Vault 4. The Boundless are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
Retaliation is building up. The powerhouses need to stay alert.
Go to cash out C.
It's all speed and precision as the shock and awe take charge. Jet Setter's cruise has been cut short again. Tear down.
They stole.
Show here.
Opportunity for retaliation, I'd say.
Think it's
Might be
successful.
backlash for the Boundless.
Okay, let's go. Gotta reload.
Nice play by the Boundless, kicking off a cash out. The arena is alight with explosive action as every contestant chases their moment of glory. This is what the finals is all about.
Explosive action and moments of glory. This is indeed the magic of the finals.
I'm reloading.
Team White.
They're out of fuel for now. Prepare for a tumultuous fortune as we've raised the damage levels in the arena. Back-to-back cash outs for the shocking door. What an onslaught.
We've got the jet setters returning to the arena.
Looking hungry. The shock and door should expect some retaliation.
Mega damage event is still active, and there's already enough digital debris in the arena to make you think a pack of vandals got loose out there. Craving cash, the jet setters are opening a vault.
Jump pad deployed.
The Boundless have done it. Cash out successfully completed.
Bringing you back.
There's a fresh vault up for grabs. The tension is rising.
I'm back.
10 seconds. The shock and awe dropped a bombshell on the match, taking the victory. Their competition will need to avoid standing in awe of them next round.
And also moving to the next round, we have the Boundless. Nicely done.
the Boundless, the Mighty, the Socialites, and finally, the Shock and Awe. Get ready for a wild ride.
With clear skies above, it's a perfect evening for our contestants to turn calm into utter mayhem.
I'm going up there.
The arena's cash-out stations are sitting atop suspended structures,
Throwing some
which
good.
should help bring this match to another level. Vault 1 is being unlocked by the Shock and Awe.
We've got our first elimination. Now the mind games and strategic plays will really start to take center stage.
That's right, June. I'm so excited right now, I didn't even hear what you said.
Defib's working its
It's
magic.
contagious, Scotty. Let's see where this energy takes us.
The Shock and Awe swooped up a cash box.
Call for cash out A, now!
Throwing some good.
The Socialites swooped up a cash box.
Gas mine set.
Going things up. Going things up.
Deploying current.
There's our first team wipe, and it's not a pretty one.
Arming a mine!
Back!
Time for a little revenge. The socialites better be prepared.
The Socialites kick things off with precision with cash out initiated.
Gotta reload.
Mine! Gotta reload!
Okay, let's go. Throwing some grenade. New grenade set.
The mighty rob a cash out station without hesitation. Leading the charge with style, it's the Socialites in control. Socialites. What a way to open the match. The Shock and Awe land the first cash out.
Even our sponsors have to do more of the Shock and Awe's teamwork here.
Pad ready. Pad deployed.
Taking damage. Teammates back.
A contestant is collecting eliminations one after another.
As we pass the halfway point of the match, you can cut the tension with a knife, or an assassin's dagger, or a cheese slice.
Attack at Vault 3.
The socialites are unstoppable. The stakes just jumped with a new vault on the field. Back into the arena with all their might. It's the mighty Team Respawn.
Gotta reload. I bet they're out for revenge. If I were the socialites, I'd be on the lookout.
The Boundless are in hot water now.
Explosive mine out!
Vault 4 is being unlocked by the socialites.
Jump pad deployed.
Deploying jump pad. Goo grenade
The
out.
mighty swooped up a cash box.
Revive is here. Doctor's here. I'm reloading.
The socialites will need to reboot. Team wiped.
Time to trade those party shoes for combat boots.
Setting a mine. Gotta reload.
Arming a mine.
Doing things up.
The mighty are keeping it strong. Cash out in motion.
Contestants better not get caught lazing around. It's time to face the consequences thanks to a laser high above.
Look ahead.
Our orbital lasers event is still active, so our contestants need to keep moving to avoid going out like a light. A new vault, that's a new chance for a new dance and for a new romance.
Someone call for a doctor?
Engage in bullseye.
Yeah, doctor. Yep.
It's the big show. It's what we've all been waiting for. It's the final round. Here we go. The Mighty versus the Shock and Awe. Last battle, best battle, bring it.
Here comes the final round of our tournament, complete with a rule twist. The first team to reach 50,000 will claim victory. Isn't that right, Scotty?
Well, this is a first. June needs me to tell her whether something is right or not. Ha! Pushing it forward. This is what it's all about, partner.
Couldn't agree more, Scotty.
Reloading! Deploying jump pad! Taking damage!
A contestant is weaving through opponents.
Charge the cash out beam!
Gotta reload!
The Mighty have commenced the cash out.
We've got our first team wipe. Things are heating up.
Moving into a different kind of overwhelming power. They're out.
Joker.
The Shock and Awe are re-entering the arena.
I bet they feel unstoppable. If I were the Mighty, I'd watch my back.
And out of the blue, that just happened.
Scotty, that's how you play this game. Ice cold.
Took a hit! They're down!
Cash out snatch, just like
Jump
that.
pad deployed!
Proving this game isn't just about speed and strength, Scotty. It's about sharp wits and keen strategy.
Quick reflexes after that attempted cash out
I'm
heist.
glitched.
Nice interception.
Get on me!
The Mighty are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out.
They're giving it everything they've got, Scotty. No holding back.
Reloading!
One down.
Jump pad here! And back to life!
Pushing into vault 2, it's the Mighty.
Watch to cash out C.
The mighty picked up a cash box. Another surprise and another team wipe for the shock and awe.
That probably shook them up a bit.
They're showing their skill. Big play launched by the mighty.
Shifting the momentum. For now, anyway.
Toxic trap set. Arming a mine.
A team wipe mishap for the mighty.
They just couldn't muscle in on that play, Scotty.
On and they go.
Are on their feet and standing in awe of the shock and awe's cap.
The shock and awe's teamwork could leave their opponents thunderstruck.
I'm back.
Heads up! A ball just hit the arena. The mighty are back on the scene.
Time to bounce.
Busy unlocking Vault 3, it's the shock and awe. Slightly less than a mighty performance from the mighty. They're down again.
Move to cash
They've
out A.
been outfoxed and outflexed.
The shock and awe are making their move. They've started a cash out, so victory is within reach. The mighty have returned to the arena.
I sense some payback coming after that team wipe earlier. Watch out, the shock and awe. finding new owners, especially in the final round.
Oh, I'm clear. Jump zone here. Gotta reload. Got one of them. They got me.
Rotten luck for the shock and awe. Another team wipe.
Scotty, they've picked the wrong way to inspire awe.
It's out in the arena just as the spotlight swings to our winners, the Mighty. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching.
Time to spin that wheel!
action unfolds in historical Kyoto, where old meets new in a clash that promises to be as gorgeous as it is intense. Now, the Vogues, the Big Splash, the Tough Shells, and finally, the Ultra Rares. And they are off.
Target vault 2.
Night has fallen and reduced visibility means our contestants need sharp instincts to navigate the arena.
The usual strategies go out the window as cash-out stations take a ride on moving platforms. Vogue's getting ready to pile into Vault 2.
First elimination of the match.
It's go time!
Absolutely, Scotty. Absolutely.
The Tough Shells picked up a cash box.
Shoot for cash out B.
First cash out launched by the Ultra Rares.
Going up there.
Throwing some goo.
Enemy spotted down there.
Throwing some goo. Someone called for a doctor. Here's a shortcut.
Explosive mine on.
No enemy
The
got
first team wipe is in and the arena is buzzing.
Reloading.
The Vogues have returned to the arena.
Teammates back.
Reloading.
What a way to open the match. The Ultra Rares land the first cash out.
Move to Vault 4.
Indeed.
The Tough Shells secure their earnings.
Next level.
And just like that, a new vault has appeared in the arena. The Big Splash are unlocking Vault 3.
Deploying a surprise.
The Ultra Rares swooped up a cash box.
Deploying jump pad.
We're only halfway in, but the drama has been non-stop.
Every second feels like a lifetime, Scotty, and I love it.
Cash box in our hands.
The ultra rare set things in motion.
Throwing good grenade.
Explosive mine arm. Turret deployed.
The big splash got hold of a cash box.
Going over there. Go defensive on C.
Cash out set in
Enemy
motion
spotted!
by the big
Down there!
splash. Impressive steal by the tough shells. The tough shells will need to try again. Team wiped.
Wiped out.
A wild match here today with plenty of technique on display. It's giving us goosebumps.
Indeed, Scotty. You can almost feel the tension in the air as the teams try to outmaneuver each other.
A job well done by the ultra rares. A new vault just dropped. Who's ready to make a move? Talk about having a
Let's
trick
move
up
to
your
vault
shelf.
five.
The tough shells steal a cash out.
Fortune favors the bold, Scotty.
Mindset. Enemy spotted up there.
Get downright devastating in the arena, as any damage is about to be magnified, amplified, and intensified.
Defibrillating.
C is vault 5.
The big splash got the cash box.
I'm reloading.
Another misstep on the runway for the Vogues. Team wipe.
Not much panache.
The tough shells completed a cash out.
Very impressive. They turn.
Our contestants seem to have taken out some frustrations on the arena. And it's not done yet.
Throwing some good.
The Vogues are back in vogue. Team respawn.
Retaliation is about to hit hard. The tough shells need to get fortified.
The finish line is near. Only 30 seconds left.
Final sprint.
Bringing you back.
the tough shells, the powerhouses, the mighty, and finally, the ultra rares. Let's get started.
Take Vault 1!
Grab your SPF 50. There's lots of sun here today and good visibility.
Fresh and polished, the arena stands ready. But will it survive the onslaught?
Grenade out!
That's our first elimination. Our contestants clearly mean business today, Scotty. Exactly, and it's why we love this show. Anything can happen. The first team wipe has happened. That's gotta hurt.
Anomaly for the ultra rares. They've been wiped.
The ultra rares are re-engaging.
Back
Secure
from that
cash out
hard
A.
exit and ready to rock. The tough shells need to look out.
The tough shells have kicked off the action. First cash out is active.
Spotted an enemy! Not like us on my watch. Reloading!
Drop the mine.
The tough shells swooped up a cash box. The ultra rares will have to polish their strategy from the sidelines. Team wipe.
Wipe.
Impressive steal by the powerhouses.
A move that definitely sets the stakes higher, Scotty.
Jump pad here!
The tough shells have returned to the arena. Way to open the match. Powerhouses land the first cash out.
They're flexing their strength and it's paying off.
I got you!
Target Vault 3.
Pushing into Vault 3, it's the mighty. Tough break for our tough shells as they suffer another team wipe.
They'll have to come back stronger.
The mighty grabbed a cash box.
Go to cash out B.
The tough shells are coming back out of their shells. Team respawn. The mighty waste no time. Progress underway. There's a breach over at Vault 4 by the powerhouses. Destruction and mayhem characterize the first half of this match. I can't wait for what comes next.
The teams need to maintain their focus if they want to come out on top.
The powerhouse has got the cash box. The mighty won't want to make this a habit. Team wipe again.
More plight than might for them.
Impressive steal by the ultra rares. The mighty are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
Planting a mine!
The powerhouses will need to try again. Team Payday for the ultra rares. Cash out complete.
A brilliant steal. Straight to that one.
New vaults just appeared in the arena. The powerhouses just responded full strength.
Time for a payback after that team wipe. The mighty better brace for impact.
There's a breach over at a vault by the powerhouses.
Capture Vault 6.
The powerhouses grabbed a cash box. A knock at the door of a vault from the ultra rares.
Planting a mine!
Grab your snacks and stay put. Overtime means the match just got longer.
Charge to cash out C.
Powerhouses are initiating a cash out.
Planting a mine!
Honey, I'm home. Still just finding their rhythm.
The ultra rares find themselves caught in this round. Wiped again.
They might be rare, but they're not in mint condition anymore.
Tough plays from the tough shells. Cash out underway.